reform tax in the country. The Federal Inland Revenue Service, FIRS, in collaboration with the Nigerian Tax Research Network, is taking steps to improve tax generation and administration in the country through taxing the digital economy. Chairman of the FIRS, Babatunde Fowler, said this at the third annual meeting of the National Tax Research Network in Abuja. Moplang Dakok reports.
Tax generation and administration, experts say, is a challenge for the whole world. Therefore, practitioners, researchers and administrators from within and outside Nigeria are brainstorming on how to tackle this challenge. The ultimate goal is to enhance tax generation and exchange of requisite knowledge as they consider radical reforms that can shape the taxation of multinational companies like Google and Facebook, which pay very little tax to countries like Nigeria, where they operate. They note that data is invaluable to achieving their goal.
The digital space is the new gold in terms of revenue generation and tax administration must be aligned to this fact. And the only way that we can take advantage of this is to think and have required data through research to be able to plan our next steps.
We have people who have run their business completely on Instagram from beginning to end, and they're growing and recruiting and they're creating jobs. And the question is, how are we taxing this group?
The conference was also a climax of the first phase of one-year training for researchers from different parts of Africa.
It has been able to equip us with skills that will help us provide evidence-based research as far as taxation is concerned.
Revenue challenges online and offline, bridging the digital divide in an analog economy, is the theme of the conference. In Abuja, Moplang Dakok, NTA News.
Following the federal government's policy on banning importation of foreign products, Chairman Oriental Group Muhammadu Idmi says he will continue to invest heavily in key sectors of Nigeria's economy towards creating employment opportunities for the teeming unemployed youths. Muhammadu Idmi said this while signing a multi-million-dollar project on agriculture between his company and University of Ilorin held in Maiduguri. Abubakar Muhammad Musa reports.
The multi-million-dollar agricultural project, which entails planting of cash crops, will be carried out at the University of Ilorin in Kwara State, an initiative of the chairman, Oriental Group, Muhammadu Idmi. The project is designed to ensure sustained food security and internally generated revenue of the university, among other economic viabilities, commending efforts of the federal government for discouraging importation of foreign products by closing Nigeria's borders. Muhammadu Idmi said the motive behind investing in the institution is to pave way for more productive ventures in the agricultural sector, as well as ensure positive economic impact locally, and therefore enjoin management of the University of Ilorin to make effective utilization of the project.
I love to participate in improving Nigerian food security, so I am doing this to support my country.
Leader of the delegation and Pro-Chancellor, University of Ilorin, Dr. Abdullahi Jibril Oyekan, while highlighting the numerous philanthropic gestures of Idmi across the country over the years, said the project will add value to the institution and the country at large, and assured to do the needful to see that it becomes a reality. Contributing Vice Chancellor of the University, Professor Suleiman Agi Abdul Karim, noted that the institution had already provided 10,000 hectares of farmland for full implementation of the agricultural investment. The project, which is likely to be renewed, is slated to last for 21 years. In Maiduguri, Abubakar Muhammad Musa, NTA News.
Now let's get a story from Mariam in Jos. Mariam.
Hello, good evening. It's good to have you join us in Jos. The 551 Nigerian Air Force Station, Jos, is arming its personnel with the requisite knowledge on armed conflict to handle the increasing reports of human rights abuses within the military operations. This, according to the Chief of Air Staff, is to improve public trust, especially with the civilian populace. Rinred Silvanus Lott has the report.
Saddled with the responsibility of training and upgrading the knowledge of non-technical personnel, the Nigerian Air Force, through the seminar, is upgrading its operations to fit international global practices. Representing the Chief of Air Staff, the Air Secretary, NAV Headquarters, expressed belief that the topics being discussed will broaden the knowledge of commanders in the task of enforcing internal security operations.
The kernel of the whole is for you to treat people in the area of operations with dignity. You respect them, you treat them humanly. By so doing, you endear yourself to the people.
It is to create awareness among the personnel on the need to observe the laws of armed conflict.
Focusing on the human rights aspect, the Dean, Faculty of Law, University of Jos, noted that keeping abreast and putting into practice the law is good for the Air Force.
As members of the human community, we conduct ourselves in a manner that shows that we're a professional army.
The theme for the seminar is observing the laws of armed conflict, a panacea for successful military operations. From the Nigerian Air Force Station, Jos, Rinred Silvanus Lot, NTA News.
And that's from Jos. Let's take some messages now. 2019 with a street named after him in the Federal Capital Territory. Ayodeji Makinde captured the moments in our reports.
The brief street inauguration, which held at NTA quarters, Idu area of the Federal Capital Territory, was graced by the Director General of the Nigerian Television Authority, Yakubu Ibn Mohammed, management staff of the NTA, and Vice Chairman, Abuja Municipal Area Council, Lawrence Onuchuku. The 110 meters road close, named after one of Nigeria's veteran sportscasters, late Akinloye Oyebanji, is described as a mark of honor, which will inspire many, especially the younger generation, to rededicate themselves in service of fatherland and humanity.
Be committed, be patriotic, and give your 100% to your job. And you'll get the reward, no matter how long it takes. The rewards will surely come. Akinloye is no longer with us, but we keep talking about him. We keep saying a lot of good things about him. Why? Because while alive, Akinloye impacted positively.
Family member of the late Managing Director, NTA Properties and Investments Company, appreciated the DG, NTA, and AMAC for immortalizing the late Akinloye Oyebanji.
He wasn't serving again, but you took it upon yourself to look after him and to organize a very befitting funeral for him.
Akinloye Olusegun Joseph Oyebanji was the pioneer general manager of NTA Sports 24 and retired in 2016 as a director after 35 years in civil service. In Abuja, Ayodeji Makinde, NTA News.
The patriarch of the Raji Oladosu family, Alhaji Hamzat Oladosu, is dead. Spokesman of the family, Ademola Oladosu, said Fidao will come up on Saturday, December 7th at his Okefia residence in Oshogbo. Alhaji Hamzat Oladosu, who was described as a devout Muslim, retired as a deputy director engineering with the National Institute of Oceanographic and Marine Research, Lagos. He is survived by his wife and children. The first chairman of Abeokuta local government, Ogun State, Chief Mrs. Titilayo Ajanaku, is dead. Mrs. Ajanaku, who died at the age of 73, was described as an exemplary patriot whose rare courage and contributions have helped to lay solid foundation for Ogun State and other Nigerian women to take their rightful position in the nation's polity. And that's the news. Thank you for watching. I'm Joseph Johnson. Good night.